Hey Alberto, how's it going? Um, yeah, so I mean, workout's going very well. Just a few questions. Yeah, so I know right now I'm having my calories between 2,500 and 3,000. Yeah, I mean, I guess does it matter like which days I'm hitting what calories, or you just want it to be like completely loose? I think personally, what I've been doing is I've been trying to get a little bit closer towards the upper range on my workout days, and then on my non-workout days, I'm getting closer towards the bottom end of the range. But I mean, ultimately, I'm assuming it doesn't matter that much. But if I have my way and I'm able to control my things for the day, I'm gonna have it that way. Just because I'm assuming that's gonna probably lead to slightly better outcomes in terms of like the muscle versus fat. Um, the next thing was, so I know on my second workout day, I basically have a preacher curl. Then I have a preacher curl supinated, and then a hammer one. And there was like someone that was waiting for it. Long story short, I could only do the supinated one, and then I do all my leg exercises, and then I finished off with the hammer. Does that really matter whether I have to? I know right now you have them programmed where like exercise 1 is supinated, exercise 2 is hammer. Then I go through all my leg extensions, my quad dominant leg press, etc., and then I'm done for the day. But this time I kind of had to do like the supinated and then save the hammer for last. I'm just curious whether that ordering change makes a meaningful difference. Whether I should really be like, yeah. Just because for some reason on the preacher curl, there's always like one guy who happens to be there all the time, and it's just. Long story short, yeah, I just had to kind of mix that around a little bit. Then the last thing I wanted to mention was for the glute dom leg press. I guess I noticed that my left leg, it's a lot harder to do it than my right leg. And I guess part of that is that I'm assuming my left side of my body is just not as strong as the right side of my body. But also, for some reason, in that video, it looked like I was having less range of motion on my right leg than my left leg, which I find surprising because a lot of times when I'm doing these movements, I'm looking at the stack, so I know how far down on the stack the weight is going. So I think it might just be the camera angle that made it look that way. But yeah, that was kind of it. Other than that, probably going to be a little bit tighter on the food, closer towards the 2,500 for the next few days, just because, like I said, I'm just trying to get to that 0.25 pounds per week is kind of what I'm aiming at, because I don't want to overshoot the mark and get to 168 to 173, and then all of a sudden, once I'm at that point, I'm kind of tapped out, right? And then it's a matter of just like staying at that weight. But I'd rather slowly get towards there, right? So I can, just lead to better outcomes where I have a longer amount of time where I'm actually in a surplus. But I guess one thing that I've noticed just this bulk is that it's a lot easier for me to gain weight for some reason, which is interesting. Like I remember I don't know, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I needed like 3,200 calories or something. Now I'm like 2,700 or 27 to 2,800, and I'm gaining weight on that. It's just pretty interesting. That's about it.